Hello, it's Chris and Derek from Penny's Hot Rubs and Customs. Work on the 52 Studebaker half done. So just doing some odds and ends. First thing we did is I made we got our ignition switch. I made just a little bracket. Drilled a hole, couple bolt holes, bolted it up. This is just an on-off switch. No accessory, no ignition, because we want to put a push button. So basically you turn the key, you push the button to start the starter. Made another one, that's basically the exact same thing. I just cut it out of a piece of square tubing. Drilled a hole, couple mounting holes.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, I'm getting it. And that's going to go right there, so it'll be symmetrical. Just so you basically turn the key on, this will be your choke, pull your choke, push the button, and so you can play with your choke as you're cranking it. Very simple, simple to wire up, simple to make. Just have to have a big drill or get one of step bits. Excellent thing to work.
Unibit?
Uni bits.
Handy.
Yeah, now I'll get mounted somewhere right there. Well within reach of the driver, so that's two little things done before, and as you can see, we've also bondoed the dash. It's all been sanded, just pretty much ready for high build, sealer and high build. I've also Derek's finished all the cap corners. The doors have been done. Basically, all the rough work's been done. So now we're just gonna, not today obviously, but we're gonna seal it, high build it, the shit out of it, and then start blocking it out. But yeah, all the cab corners are all done. Came out very nice. So that's gonna get done. And glove box lock. We never had one for this truck. This is an original glove box door. The locking mechanisms I just grabbed off of it's a mid-60s Chevy half ton. We found a glove box, and so we just had to. I had to drill a bigger hole in here because this one just had like a pull knob, pretty much, or it had a makeshift farmer fix, just a lever. But now the only thing is the little catch here. It's only catching on just the lip here, so so that's no good. So what we plan on doing is we made a little aluminum block that's gonna sit back in here and allow this catch to catch further back. And what we're gonna do, there's 3 holes here. We're just gonna use the 2 outside little holes. So Derek's he started drilling one hole already. He's gonna tap that, drill the other one, and tap them both. Put little screws in there, and that should hold it. So I'll switch cameraman here and get some action shots.
My mic.
Your vice isn't tight enough.
No. Yeah.
And it's just a stock piece of like half-inch thick aluminum. And we're we're putting a 6/32 bolt in there.
You want to be careful. It's gummy to tap. Very gummy. It should be fine.
And pretty much everything we did except for the actual glove box button is just out of scrap pieces of steel and that we had lying around.
Make use of what we have. And don't try to force it through the aluminum. It'll get gum up and break.
Yeah, it'll break the threads. The push button is just an old push button we had. I don't know where it came from, but we have a couple of them. You can buy them right anywhere, pretty much. Any starter push button. The ignition switch, it's just an on-off, no accessories. We got that at Ackland's Granger.
There we go.
And it's just a simple one. It's the exact same one as I got in the Hudson, and it works perfectly. And we just want the nostalgic purpose of having a key, turn it on, and then having a push button starter. It just makes it a little old school.
I don't have a screwdriver with my hand spinning, but there you go.
Okay. So we'll drill and tap the other one and yeah, install it. And hopefully we still have to get a rubber bumper there, and then there's a rubber bumper there, and there's also one that sits in, if you can see that hole in the actual door itself. But okay, here's another one little thing that we've knocked off. This is these trucks come with a little, I don't know if it's an option, but a little map light. So what I did is I got a socket that we had for 1157 bulb. It's a dual filament. Normally it would just be a single filament. We put a little toggle switch there. It's not activated or anything, but that's originally would have a toggle switch similar like that. So just had to modify the socket a little bit to fit in. And basically it will fit something like that. It's not, well, I got the bolts in there, but it'll fit like that, and it'll be on off. We made, like, the reason I put an 1157 in there is twofold. You can use it as a map light, on off, or if we decide to put door switches, so when you open the door, a light comes on. This doesn't have a dome light. Some of them did, I know, because we have a rusty one. But so I'm going to run another. If we put those in, it'll come on here. So when you open the door, that will come on, or it'll come on high, the high bulb or low bulb for a map light. So another thing knocked off the list. These little things take time. So. Okay, this is our final little glove box catch. We actually had to cut it again, retap it up higher, shave it down, do some fitting, shave it again, put it in, shave it again, a bunch of times in and out just to get it working. But as long as I can get these screws, seems to be working good now. And of course they're fine threads, so it takes forever to get them in.
Yeah. Need to unpack.
that's, we don't have any rubber bumpers, so it moves a little bit, but it does what it's supposed to do.
Perfect.
And that's not, that gets all covered with this, so you're not going to see any of it, even though it's just 2 screws anyways. But yeah, so just a little aluminum block, a piece from a Chevy truck, some scrap steel, getting some little minor things done so that we don't have to, once it's primed, we're not marking holes, drilling holes, scraping the primer and all that stuff. We want to get this stuff done before we prime it. So that's just a little thing is done. And we still gotta do a little bit of sanding around the S. The S was very thin when they stamped it, but yeah, just little shit like that. Then I think we're gonna be ready for a primer very, very soon. At least on the cab. We dug the box out, so the box is ready to come in. So once the cab's primered, we'll probably clean off the crap on the back of the.
Oh no.
Bring the box in, put it on. It doesn't have to be perfectly on, just set it on here. Then we'll start hammering dents out, doing the body work. Then I can do, if there's rust repair, I can do that. Derek can sand, start block sanding. So, and oh, did the emergency brake cable come in yet?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
I'll check in a minute to see when it's supposed to arrive.
Okay, yeah. Because then we can finish that off. And then, oh yeah, our secret, well, it's not a big secret. Gas tank. What do you think? Will it hold? Yeah, so I basically cut up a piece of box and just sort of shoved it in there, and this fits. I can't remember, what is it, 52 liters or something, I guesstimated.
52, yeah, first time was 59, so this is 52.
52, yeah. So 52, and that will just fit. We still haven't made any brackets or anything, but because we want to have it so in these trucks the gas tank's underneath the cab, and with the frame being different than the cab, it makes it difficult. So had to go slightly smaller than I wanted to, but this will fit. We'll just have to make a couple brackets, straps. The filler neck will be right here in the floor. Yeah, so we'll, in a few weeks time, we'll probably bend this up out of some sheet metal and then start sealing it in there inside and spot welding it the top on. We usually bend 3 sides, put the ends on, seam, paint it with the gas tank sealer inside, and then spot weld the top on and put a float and level in there. And we got scrounged a shifter out of one of our old Fords. So we're gonna basically lop that off somewhere and weld that onto the Chevy S10 transmission. And if we have to bend it, we'll just heat it up, bend it, whatever we need to. Put a nicer ball head on there. This one's pretty crusty looking. But that's got to be done. But waiting for engine for that, because we want to get engine transmission in there. So, but that can be done anytime. That's not an issue. But yeah, I think that's enough rambling on. I think I'm gonna leave this video for now. It's simple, but little simple brackets like that. You forget about them, and the truck's painted. Oh, I gotta make a bracket, drill a hole, and you scrape your paint, and then you curse and swear, and you try and dab it. done that before, so trying to prevent that as much as possible. So thanks for watching. Like, share, or comment, all that stuff. So we'll see you the next one.